Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Fusion, and welcome back to another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to say, if you are new here, please subscribe and like. The last two videos, nothing but support. Thank you for all the new subs. Thank you for all the new viewers, and, the likes, and just the comments. And I just want to say, just overall thank you. And if you enjoy, please, leave a like and subscribe if you feel like it. Today, I want to talk about something that I'm pretty sure all of you either have heard or seen other videos or even experienced. I'm just gonna share with you my experience and my thoughts and whole perspective. Not that my whole really input matters at all. Yeah, Call of Duty seemed to have shut down or sent cease and desist letters to not only the people at SM2 that were making that, but also X Labs and the people who made BO3. If you guys aren't really have any idea what that is, a launcher for these clients. I think it was Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, the original one, and I think there was something else in there. There was another Call of Duty in there. It might have been Infinite Warfare. I'm not sure, but all you gotta know is X Labs was a launcher for these clients that you could basically play old Call of Duties for free, safely, without actually having to deal with hackers, people, exposing your IPs, bricking your computer, or even just having access to all of your accounts and any sort of, valuable information that you may have. So yeah, Call of Duty seemed to went on a whole rampage out of nowhere to these very small communities that not many, maybe a couple thousand people play daily. It's not really a popular thing, maybe even a few hundred people. It's very rare that I even see thousands of people playing these. But whenever I would play these, the X Labs, of course, as you saw with the montages I would make, they were on Modern Warfare 2. Basically, Call of Duty just went and just sent letters to all the devs that were making the X Labs, the BO3, because I'm pretty sure they had things to do with that, along with SM2. And yeah, SM2 has just been completely canceled. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about that too, along with the sheer amount of fear, I guess we could put it in that way, of just Call of Duty in general, with Warzone 2, the state of that, Modern Warfare 2 just being absolutely trash. I mean, I can't even play it on my computer. The game just crashes randomly. And it's not my computer. My computer can handle every single other game that I could play perfectly fine. I update the drivers, fine, maybe some space, I'll clear it up, it's fine, no issue. But Modern Warfare 2, sometimes the game will launch, and then other times I can't even get past the loading screen. I can't even sit in the lobby and look at my character and just stand there. It just, it goes through the whole Activision thing, and then boom, crashing. And then it says scan and repair, and it's just, doesn't matter how many times I reinstall, uninstall, scan and repair, it's always the same thing. But flipping a coin, what day? Do I get to play MW2 or not? No. And then it's not even like I could play Cold War, because they ended up suspending my account, along with actually banning my Cold War account eventually, so that's just off the table. And then for whatever reason, Vanguard just decides to break. Randomly, Vanguard uninstalls from my game, computer, and then I go to play it, and it says I just don't have the files for it. The files just fell out of my computer somewhere. For whatever reason, it said it was still installed, even though the game just wasn't there. So I uninstall it, reinstall it, and the only thing I can install, I could even show you proof. Here, look at this. Here, look. When I come over into Vanguard, it says install, right? You see the install thing right here? Locate game. The game just isn't found in my computer. And then even if you say, oh, just install the game, all right, I'll press install. Modify install. What else? Isn't there zombies? What isn't the multiplayer? After I get the campaign, what's left? What's left with the base game? Because what is it? Just a loading screen? It just didn't want to cooperate, and yeah, now I'm left with literally no Call of Duty games to play. Really, I mean, I do have Plutonium. BO2 doesn't work for whatever reason. I have to reinstall that. MW3 is the only one that's there, and honestly, Plutonium could just be taken away just like that, because it's just the same thing as X Labs. It's a launcher for I think it's Black Ops 2, MW3, Black Ops 1, World at War, and I think you could play zombies for World at War and Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 or something like that. They have the zombies for the Treyarch games too. But yeah, they got rid of X Labs, BO3, SM2. That's gone. Can't play MW2, can't play Cold War or Vanguard randomly. No reason. And not to mention just Warzone just in general. Like Warzone 2 is just really falling apart. And then the whole teasing thing of MW3 later this year is just so random. After saying that they were going to do like a 2-year thing where, MW2 would be our Call of Duty for the next 2 years. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting MW3 now, which we've all seen MW2. It's going to be nothing like the original Call of Duty, so I'm not even looking forward to it. Gonna stop playing Call of Duty? No. Am I going to play it as much as I would like? Yeah. Am I going to play it less now? Sure as hell, yeah. Also just put all the most recent clips into a montage, too, so I'm not really sitting on, like, some clips that I could just put into a montage. Lately, I've really just been playing the Outlast trials, and I've seen more of... I didn't get to play it, but I did see Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I do want to play that. I never got to play the original Friday the 13th or any Dead by Daylight games, but this looks cool. I could try and get on board. It's a newer game. It's going to be more popular, and overall, I'm just trying to lean into more of the horror multiplayer games and trying to get away from Call of Duty, because clearly they just don't give a fuck about their player base at all. They don't care. They don't listen to any sort of advice. They don't listen to any sort of updates that the game needs to improve, and overall the player base is just suffering for it. It's just, and year over year over year they do the exact same thing, trial and error, and it feels like we're going nowhere. It's like 2 steps backwards, 1 step forward, 3 steps back, then randomly it's 2 steps forward, and now we're like, oh, yes, we finally got what we've been asking for. And then next year, boom, taken away, stripped away, all play style gone. The game feels completely different, and it's just, overall, it's just not fun to experience year over year over year. So I've really been enjoying these horror games lately. I've really been digging them. And I can't wait for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to really come out full release and just give it a whole whirl. Just trying to step away from the Respawn games. I still like them. I'll enjoy them. If they make a good one, I will gladly play one. But these, none of them are enjoyable. Can't even play more than half of them. And it's just, play them for what? For what? Just to hit the same clips everyone else hits. It's not enjoyable after a while. It's just I don't know. COD gotta save themselves, or else the whole thing is just gonna crumble. I mean, X Defiant coming out, everyone seemed to be excited for that. If that game really does come out and it just seems to really be that much of a hit, man, good luck.